my name is Kirsty and I know the hospice because my husband spent the last days of his life there. He was incredibly kind and generous. He was funny, very high maintenance as well. He'd probably laugh if I didn't say that. But yeah, he was just a very, very kind human being. I think my happiest memories are probably just being at home, actually, the small things, sitting on the sofa and having a drink together and chatting about rubbish and cooking together and all of those things. As soon as we got engaged, he was desperate for children, and he was incredibly happy when they came, and he just loved being a dad. He was really supportive. He just wanted to make sure they grew up to be happy with who they were. And he just loved watching them do what they wanted to do. So it was a huge shock. Andrew was terrified. He really didn't want to talk about it, couldn't talk about it. So that was really tough. Yeah. Eventually he agreed to meet with Hanny, and she was just incredible. From the minute she walked in, I think she just, within seconds, seemed to understand Andrew's personality and what he needed from her. It was an incredibly emotional meeting, but I think it helped to just set things in motion in his mind, to start thinking about things. There was no pressure from Hanny whatsoever to go into the hospice. It was really just an initial chat. By the time he got into hospice, he was very unwell and very confused, actually. But I could definitely see his body just relax with relief when we arrived. It was a really lovely thing to see. I spent the first night Andrew was in the hospice, I came home to see the boys and talk with them about what was happening. And I woke up the next morning and went into the hospice, and they just said, stay, bring your entire family and just come. So me, James Henry and our small dog Ronnie came, and the boys were given a separate room in the hospice. We were really lucky there was a room available, so I stayed in Andrew's room and the boys had their own room. They noticed Andrew was very tall when he arrived, and he kept on slipping down the bed, and they kept on having to pull him up, so they found a much longer bed for him. So for them to do that was, even though he couldn't say anything, I knew would have meant so much to him that he could stretch his legs out in the bed. I think also one particular moment was when Andrew really, for the first and only time, he wanted to talk about death. And one of the nurses, Maria, she came in and just was unbelievably wonderful. She was incredibly honest, but so genuine and so gentle with the way that she talked to Andrew. And I think that meant a lot. Both boys were offered counselling, which has been really, really helpful because, you know, I'm sad and grieving for my husband, but I can't ever know what James and Henry are really feeling. So I think it's been really important for them to go somewhere. And the fact that that's free is just unbelievable to me, that in fact that the whole thing has been completely free. I didn't really know too much about it. I think I assumed at the end that we might get some bill, and I didn't care at that stage, but it was explained to me exactly what would happen in the hospice, and all of these things that were provided were free of charge. The hospice really enabled me to look after Andrew in a different way, to be his wife, and just to have someone on my side helping to give Andrew the best possible care. We only spent 13 days of our life with the hospice and the people around the hospice. They have made such a massive impact in my life, my children's life, and I know in Andrew's life. It was the closest to home that it could be. It was a home, not a hospice.